Why every time we start recording, you always got to like make fun of my voice? I don't understand. Like,
Because you want to.
I think because it changes a few times.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
Like,
passionate you
like,
get
hey.
is how.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
Hey.
ghetto, but how.
oh,
It
what the heck? Dang.
You,
No, it is.
You throw slang around like when you get passionate.
Oh,
It's like
Maybe it's all the theater school you went to
oh my god.
that you were telling us about.
Hey, listen, don't. First off, why are we hating on
I'm not hating on you. I'm just telling you.
being a thespian? Is a
Dude,
is a
we're
proud
working
thing.
on it.
It's you should be proud of if you're out there acting.
I just-
My daughter's going into theater. By the way.
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with
Super
people in
excited.
acting school or going to
No,
theater
it
school,
is.
whatever.
Sounded like it.
I'm not
Congrats
dogging
on
on
that.
that. I'm
Congrats
just saying
on that,
that's
by the
where
way.
Yes, thank you.
that's where it
Yeah,
stems
she just
from.
she just turned like 13 like 2 weeks ago too, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
So-
That's
What did I
my
say?
second female teenager. I got nothing but girls. It's great.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, dad, we got one on the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now halfway.
Mike's got a boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
they got
some
room
boys
for-
are
they got
stronger
room
than
for-
other boys.
Hey,
Wow.
Some teams are stronger, boys.
Hey, they got room for one more.
Yeah, absolutely.
No
not.
lie. Hey, don't
Yeah,
lie.
man. Your daughter needs a little sister. You
I
know what I
rebuke
mean?
that comment
Yeah.
in the name of Jesus.
She'll come out. She'll come out stronger than her, whooping everybody
God,
up.
you imagine?
Golly. Oh,
That would be fantastic, man. We could make some videos of that. Get some great followers. You know.
So,
You
question:
just cancel the podcast.
Do I
Anyways.
go for a third,
Yeah. Heck yeah.
or do I adopt?
Listen.
Athletic adopt.
Hey, let God deal with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let God.
all right.
Yeah,
All right, pal.
I'm just saying. Like,
How do you athletic adopt a baby?
I'm trying to
I
set
don't know,
up,
how do you pick
I'm
it
trying
out?
to set up his future and mine.
Hey.
His
His.
his
Yeah, his. I'm
future.
gonna adopt a
Okay.
boy.
It's like he's an infant. Like, hey, how many push-ups does he do?
Hey, I'm gonna show up right here.
It's Calvinism. It's predetermined who you're going to pick, huh?
Clipboard, everything. Yep, not happening. Go to the next.
Baby combine.
Go to the next orphanage. This sounds horrible. But
What's your
it's funny.
What's your number one?
What?
Like, what's your number one like attribute they have to have?
Yeah, like their skill. Like what?
No. Well, just number. What's the number
Like they
one
better
you're
look,
looking for?
They better look buff at 2 months old
No.
or what?
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
You don't?
Athletic. We're
Oh, yeah.
that's
How do you
athletic.
know if a child is athletic though?
You're the one that's saying you're gonna.
Well, I mean, that's why I got to take the clipboard, stopwatch, check
What do you
it.
think?
Yep. Yeah, okay, he can hold the ball in his hand. There we go.
Yeah.
But I don't have to adopt an infant.
Ethan doesn't want a kid, bro. He wants a payday.
No, no. Okay, I did say that. I said his future and mine. But
My
I
God.
love it.
Look,
love
we're
it.
all
Hey.
y'all agree with me. Hey,
Listen,
he gets famous. Who's going to the games with me? You know what I'm saying?
that's right. I'm
Don't
right.
even act.
I'm right there. So, hey, you want me to time him on the 40 or what? I got you.
See, Aaron will be screaming military. Aaron's come from a military family. He'll get in there. Mikey was a quarterback.
There we go.
Mikey
gosh.
played
We got it
baseball.
handled.
Many moons ago.
Hey,
We got it handled right
we
here.
got it. Yeah, and then we'll have.
Yeah, he's coming up in the world.
Oh yeah.
I mean, haven't even visited the. I mean, where do you adopt kids from? I don't really know, but you haven't even visited
Foster
that.
home?
Yeah.
Is that the
What?
only place?
Hang on.
Is that the only place?
Aaron, is there a section in Walmart? You go pick a kid? What the heck?
You just bring it to. Oh, we're joking. Okay, this
I know this is a joke.
Hey,
It sounds
listen.
horrible.
Yeah.
No, I
The
mean, you
fact
know.
that you just asked,
if you
they
can
just, yeah. What do you think they do with the kids now?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, I know there's foster homes, but there's other stuff, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe hospitals. Maybe people just leave kids. I know there's, like, fire stations
Oh,
where it
yeah,
says,
yeah.
like, hey, just leave the kid here. And you're like,
Yeah. Hey,
they
you
have
just
those,
show up and you're like, hey, can I pick up one of the
Little
kids that got
Dropbox
dropped
The
off?
little Dropbox. It's kind of cool.
Like Netflix.
That's great.
Wait, Dropbox? Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix used to be a, you know,
Like,
kind of
well,
like Redbox.
Well,
Redbox.
I know that.
yeah, yeah.
Dude, do you just go to the mailbox and Netflix little sleeve was in there? I'm like,
What is
Stop.
order? Yeah.
dude, you get it and you freak out.
Yes.
Anyway,
That was the day. Hey, real quick.
so this was not on our idea discussion
that's
today.
all right.
But
Hey.
that's our-
But listen, we found some really, like, there's a lot of churches out there that got some cool signs, right, man? I mean,
Yeah, it's passing by the one.
not too far from us.
Yeah, and it was like too hot to change sign for details. Come inside or something like that.
That's great marketing.
Yeah,
by the way.
exactly. Yeah.
So I think Mike and I found a couple cool signs we just want to read. We won't name the name of the church for one reason or another, I think.
They're off Google. Who cares?
Yeah, we found it off.
Yeah,
we
camera
found it off
probably
the internet.
sees the name of yours. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron's phone's right there.
I need to get.
we'll blur it
Somebody
out.
put a sensor on there or something.
So this one says, and I think this is great. This is relevant. Okay.
Okay.
says these gas prices are why the armies in Revelation are riding horses. Yes,
That's pretty good.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
like that.
Because gas prices be crazy.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What did you say?
I've,
All right,
I
brother
found
Michael,
one.
what do you have?
All right.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I said brother Michael.
So to go along with Get Burnt, I found one that kind of goes along with it, and it says, "Choose the bread of life, or you are toast."
I mean, that's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, that goes with Get Burned.
Yeah.
I
okay.
love it. I love
That's
it.
what I'm
Ah,
saying.
that's good.
Choose the bread of
That's
life,
good.
or your
Man, we
toast.
should hit them up, bro. Like, hey, you want a sponsor? You know, hey, send them an email. Hey,
Hey, speaking of
Hey, that's a bumper sticker.
what?
Choose the bread of life for your
yeah.
toast.
get us your toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do people still
Listen to Get
people
Burnt
still
podcast.
use bumper stickers now?
Selfless plug.
Oh yeah, dude, you ever see the
Shameless plug.
The
No, it's
Subarus,
selfless. I'm going with selfless.
the Subaru,
100%.
the Travelers,
I meant selfless.
the Travelers. They got all this stuff like the Subarus mainly, or like the Rav4s, or they always have the stickers all over them. That's, I mean, is that not considered a
Yeah,
bumper
rainbow
sticker?
stickers. Yeah.
Okay, well,
No, just kidding. I'm sorry. If you drive a Subaru,
Oh, yeah. We
I
know.
don't mean that.
I really don't know anybody.
Subarus are great cars, by the way.
I don't know anybody that has a Subaru.
I do.
Yeah, we.
Oh, you have a Subaru?
No. Dusty and Jennifer have a Subaru.
Oh, do they really?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. I would
Right?
smash a WRX. I'm just if
I
I
don't remember that.
Yeah, that's what she got.
if I
after
wasn't
she
married
hit
with
the
kids,
tree.
I'd be driving around turbocharged WRX all day long. I
my
would.
God.
I'm gonna keep it real with you all day long. Don't hate. Don't hate. All-wheel drive. Haters.
Speaking of
Haters.
non-binary,
Hey,
BMW is an all-wheel drive, and it's not even that cool. But
It's great.
is.
It's great.
speaking of non-binary,
Listen. Listen.
Way to segue.
Listen.
good job, Eric.
Segue mean, Aaron?
Hey,
Please tell us.
You know, well, we're gonna need Ethan to give us a definition. Anyways,
have
hey, but
Google.
you were talking about actors and stuff, and you know, movies are great. You know, and my great buddy here, Ethan, is a diehard movie lover. Like the guy's always.
I love movies.
I know, you, and like,
I like turtles.
Okay.
like, hey, would
I
you-
love movies, but I love the movie theater, bro.
that is my point. Like you love going
My
to the
adopted
movies.
son, he gets rich. I get rich. I'm building a theater. I'm just saying, bro. I mean, that's a bucket list, dog. But
I feel like you would run a because of how hospitable you are and how well you conversate with people and stuff. I feel like you would be a fantastic movie owner. Like you're greeting people
a movie owner, like
like
theater?
a movie
Yeah,
theater
like a
owner.
theater,
Like
yeah.
like
I
the
see
house
it. I
well.
see it.
My
you
name's
greet
Maury.
people and stuff.
Maury
like,
Shulman. I'm the owner of
Showman
the
theater.
Shulman Theater.
Yeah, like,
Hey, that-
that lady's like, Ellie's like,
The popcorn. She just stares. If there's anybody's been to Film Alley, that's what we're
they
talking
know.
about.
If you,
Yeah.
hey, if you know,
it's
You
a
know.
great theater.
You
though.
know.
It is a fantastic.
I just love the theater.
Theater.
The
I
smell
love
of
it.
popcorn. I love going to the theater. I will not go to a theater that you cannot get served in food wise.
yeah,
Like,
I'll-
that's-
once you've
who
done
was
that
the
was-
first to do that? By
Once
the way,
that got brought
know.
in, hey, go ahead and Google it. You got,
Yeah, I
you got
got
a
you.
laptop.
because I'm gonna agree with you. So, ever since because we go to that theater a lot. It's a great theater. We,
Oh, yeah.
we love it.
And the food's great.
It's fantastic. We went to so my wife and I we went to Arizona not too long ago, and we went and saw a movie. The theater was nice; it had the reclining seats and everything, but you had to get the food and everything.
Yeah.
and it didn't. It was like we've been
Dude,
spoiled.
you've been spoiled. Exactly.
Oh man, we
we
were-
went to what movie did we go see with Josh and Tyler? Mikey,
Spider-Man, wasn't it?
was it? But it was like 3 years ago. We went to.
Oh, I think it was
We
further
went
than
to
that. I
Tyler.
think it was COVID.
I mean,
You guys left the
COVID.
house during COVID.
it was like
Oh,
it was like masking
Is it?
people wearing masks in their
We're in
car.
a red state, buddy, not a blue one.
Hey, amen, brother. Hey, welcome. We know you're from
Yeah,
California.
exactly. Yeah.
Anyways, no, I think it might have been like right after COVID, like people wearing masks in the car still type stuff. Like it was fresh.
so it was like
But,
it
the bands were lifted, whatever. We went, but the food was horrible. What was it?
But this was a different theater. You're saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
we went to
yeah.
one in Tyler because
Got you.
Film Alley shout out is in Terrell, Texas.
Yeah,
Go
we
watch
love
it.
them.
Go to the
They're great
movie.
theater.
It's great. You can go bowling, arcade, all that, whatever. Anyways, it was a dine-in theater in Tyler. I don't even remember the name. Anyways, it was just
Not
it
good,
was,
huh?
Dude, I'm like, what is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
It's like going to Whataburger and then just turning around and going to In-N-Out. I'm just kidding.
Like-
I'm kidding. But
Always
no,
tell
it
me.
was like you couldn't compare it. There is some other places like in Dallas that are really nice, like the Alamo.
Alamo
Bethany
Draft
and I-
House. That's what just pulled up here.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was a good
Studio
one.
Movie Grill, I think, was one of the first ones that really took off.
Because that's a chain.
Well, Studio
right?
Movie
That's
Grill
why
is
I
the one
looked up
that's-
his chain.
That's the one that's in Tyler. There's a chain. I think that's the one we went to.
I thought we went to the AMC Dine-In.
Dude, Bethany and I went to one in Dallas. It was in a high-rise building. So, like, it had its own floor. Like, you had to go upstairs and all. I don't remember the place, but
dang.
it was sick, dude. The food was... but I've been to some, like, when I went out of town for work in Austin, I went to a draft house or something like that is what it was called.
Alamo Draft House?
No, it was just
something
called
different?
a draft house. It was
Oh.
like they had, like, their own brewery and stuff like that in there. And the chairs, some of the chairs were, like, double seat.
Oh,
you
like
could
a
sit
love
in.
seat
Yeah, it was like a love
almost.
seat. It was kind of
Yeah.
cool. But they still served you, and the food was decent.
Ethan kicked his shoes
But-
off, curled
No,
up. Hey, you got a blanket?
I got a single seat, buddy. But I will say I do love the movies. My daughter, she is 3.5 or however old, and she loves the movies.
Acts like she's 30. Runs the show. Yeah, we
I
know.
took her to her first movie when she was like, I don't even know. She's probably like 2 years old. I think it was like when the Trolls Rock and Roll came out or whatever. Went and watched that. I still
That was a
buy
pretty
one
popular
ticket.
movie, by the way.
Yeah, I still buy one ticket, and she sits on my lap still. So she gets pizza, and we watch it. And she sits through the whole movie. She loves it. So she picked that up for me, I'm assuming. But, dude, there's just the atmosphere of being in the movies, bro. It's just, I don't know. I get the all-you-can-eat popcorn, try to eat 2 bowls of it, and it's impossible. But, yeah, if I go to the movies once a week, I'd be happy. I'm not lying.
No, I mean
love
it's a great place, and movies are they allow you to see somebody's vision, right? Writers, producers, directors, so on and
Yeah.
so forth. Speaking of movies, there's a movie and still, I mean, for like 4 weeks now or something like that, trending high on Netflix. It is animated, but my girls got me to watch it. I'm just gonna. I was hesitant at first, but I lightweight. Caught myself wanting to dance to some of the songs.
Oh, my God.
It is that K-pop Demon Hunters. Have you guys heard about this?
I have. I've
okay.
seen ads, or I've seen stuff online where it's Netflix's like first like box office breakthrough or
Yeah.
whatever that went through theater. But I don't know if Netflix has ever released a movie to the theater. Have they? Is that a thing?
I don't know
they
if
were
Netflix
the
production
like
does.
the producer and
Well,
everything.
Yeah, 'cause
Sony.
it-
I looked at this up. But Sony is the ones who started the production on this in 2021. By the way,
And they dropped it, or they sold it
the
to
rights,
Netflix.
maybe? I don't
they
know.
sold it to Netflix, or Netflix is dropping it, whatever. I don't know. But they started this movie back in 2021, so it's
Yeah.
been
So is it in
the
theaters
making.
right now?
yeah, it's in theaters right now.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, because I watched it on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Because
it's
it
on
says
Netflix.
because it says Netflix production. So I
Right.
just thought it was just Netflix.
I just saw an ad the other day that it was saying that it was one of their biggest.
It's maybe Select Theater. It's
Yeah.
it's one of their biggest productions.
Right.
Meaning that because like all these streaming services now they track how many people watch the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because then it becomes they see it as continuous generation of income, right? Because they've got the subs and how many subs they get. And if 1 million people watch it and say it's fantastic, then 1 million more people will come and sub Netflix, basically, and that's how they get the analytics. And it may be showing in select theaters, I don't know, but where they're getting what I believe what you saw, you're correct. It's like their biggest, like it has the most views out of any movie that Netflix Productions has done, and the entire time that Netflix has been in existence as a
I
streaming
have not
service.
seen it yet.
Well,
I don't think I
Did you
will.
see it?
Is it?
No, I can't say I haven't seen it. I saw it on Netflix like as a thing, but I didn't really pay attention to it. I do know it's on. So obviously, if you have Netflix, you have different.
Accounts?
Yeah,
or genres to select through, like different titles to look through.
Well,
you're
I'm
talking
saying more so like I have my Netflix. Kelsey
Oh, yeah.
has her Netflix.
about? Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Different
profiles.
Yeah,
profile.
yeah.
My fault.
I have
said
mine.
account.
Kelsey has hers. Liam has his own, and then Harper has her own.
Mm-hmm.
And so I click on Harper's, which tends to be the younger stuff, obviously, and it's on hers to watch. But I just scrolling past it. I've never watched any kind of the preview or anything on that. So really didn't pay any other attention to it other than seeing that it was on there.
Yeah.
So
Nah, it
you
was-
watched it? Is it a?
It was
Is it a
kinda-
musical?
There is yes, there is
Animated
songs
musical?
like K-pop stands for Korean pop music, right?
Yeah.
The songs are in English. However, it's the kind of techno-ish, beats of K-pop.
Get your
right?
hips moving like you
Yeah,
said.
man. I'm ready to get up and dance.
Aaron's
My
not
girls
afraid
love
to
it.
dance.
You know what I mean? We getting it. You know what I mean? Like it was fantastic. I might memorize one of the songs. I don't know. You know,
I'm not a fan
But
of musicals. I'll tell you that right now.
I watch. It's not really a musical though. But let me see. A crazy thing. We walked into AT&T the other day, and like the main song that's at the end of the movie, which is the most popular song on the movie, was playing. So and the girls that were in there at AT&T, they're just like, hey,
You went in dancing with him, Aaron. I'm trying to get a free
I
phone.
was there with my new 13-year-old. You know, she just turned 13, ready to get a phone, and she's like, Dad, do you hear the song? And I'm just like, yeah, let's get it. You know what I mean? So it's catchy. It was a great movie. I enjoyed it. And of course, you know, hey, they're killing demons. So at the end of the day,
there you go.
you know what I mean? Hey, getting after it. I'm getting after it.
Speaking of movies, what is y'all's favorite movies?
Ooh.
Or pick like one or two.
Man.
And when I say favorite, I'm not saying I mean like something you could just go watch and you've seen it 1,000 times, and you can just go watch it again just because.
That's going to be hard.
And enjoy
because
it.
I have a love for movies. I mean, and just the productions and things of that nature. I don't know.
I can go
man.
first. I'll go
Okay,
first.
go ahead. Yeah, let's hear yours.
I got three.
You got okay.
Three different types of movies too.
Okay.
Batman and Robin with
Okay.
George Clooney. The
Yeah.
Batman. That was just like the long, like 2.5 hours.
Did
Arnold
you, I mean,
Schwarzenegger.
better than Keaton?
No, I don't think he's better. I just
That
like
was-
that
that's
the
what I'm saying.
theme
You
of that
prefer to-
movie.
okay, yeah,
I just
yeah.
love like the Arkham, like everything. Right. Anyways, Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler.
That's a good movie. That's a really good movie. Yeah.
Any of the Ace Ventura movies, obviously. I don't know why. My dad showed me those as a kid, and my brother loved them. But another good movie that I caught myself watching a lot that's pretty good is The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. I know that's kind of like out of nowhere, but dude, I've watched that movie so many times. But like not,
He's like on to the Notebook, guys.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But no, I don't know. I like all kinds of movies, but I've been getting
That's
into
good
more
movies.
of the
Yeah.
more of the like the fantasy and like sci-fi stuff recent. Not sci-fi more, but more like fantasy world stuff
Yeah.
recently. And I don't know, dude. I love them. I watch any fantasy show on Netflix or movie on Netflix right now. So that's kind of my area I'm in right now.
I mean, if I'm gonna go somewhere, it's gonna be I'm a Tolkien fan. Like I know.
I already know what you're about to say.
Everybody knows. There you go.
Token fan of what?
Tolkien.
I already know what
Listen.
he's about to say.
No, J.R. Tolkien, one of the greatest literary artists of all times, and the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies are. I mean, I've seen the Hobbit movies. I've seen more only because they were many years later and technology was more advanced, so that the cinematography was a lot better. But the Lord of the Rings had, of course, more battles and things like that. So
Yeah.
I've seen them all 6 movies. And including the director's cuts, the extended cuts, many times. As you guys know, because we've been hanging out, I'm like, hey guys, we're just chilling. A bunch of guys getting together at Ethan's house, and
Bunch of dudes.
who Aaron slips and turns the TV on, and hey, we're watching The Hobbit, guys. No big deal.
6-hour movie. We're gonna watch it twice.
Yes,
Never watched it one time.
no, because we're just hanging
It's
out.
literally in the
But
background.
the composure.
It's Aaron's feel-good movie, like happy
I
movie,
do.
you know?
I love it. It's so
I will
good.
say, speaking of
So good.
animations before their time, Star Wars,
Oh,
the old one that's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
The
from, like,
original.
90s
or whatever.
or 70s. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I said 90s. I'm sorry.
No way.
Dude, I thought it was like the early 90s when they did the first one.
No.
Okay, well that proves my point
Late
even more.
77 or
late
something like
70s,
that.
yeah. It was,
Okay, my
A New
fault.
Hope.
Hey.
Star Wars: A New Hope was like
fault.
77. I think Mikey's right on that.
But their
they're
CGI was better than what was even put out now. Some of the stuff
But
I
in
watch
the
now, I'm
90s
like, bro, that is fake.
In the 90s was
Sep-
Episode 1.
Yeah.
1999 was Episode 1.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Episode 4,
No.
5, and 6 came out in the 70s and 80s.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Please kill me,
because they
guys.
backtracked.
I'm
But
They did.
yeah, Empire Strikes Back is probably my favorite
Oh, okay.
Star Wars. Not my favorite movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
okay. I was like, but
Yeah, but
Empire Strikes
Back
That's
is
good.
my probably favorite of that.
Yeah.
If I had to pick a movie, okay, so
I named a few, so you can name a couple. Of
yeah, I really enjoy A Knight's Tale.
Oh,
with Heath
dude,
Ledger.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
I watched that a lot.
Yeah, I've seen that a ton. Really, anything Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell from that late 2000s, early
Yeah, like
2010s,
right
that
after
was-
The
SNL
comedy
got
is just
out.
to
and-
feel good. Like I can watch this any time of the day.
yeah.
Exactly. I'm not a big. So if a movie has a suspenseful turn. I'm not even talking scary. I'm just saying if a movie has a suspenseful turn, or it has something that catches you off guard, or
Yeah.
like
a twist, like a big twist.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of The Sixth Sense. Remember
M. Night Shyamalan movies. I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
like, a
remember
lot
he
of his
ends
stuff
up
is
being
like
a
that.
ghost at the end or whatever.
Yeah.
I only will watch those movies one time.
Yeah.
Because of the way my brain works, it's like I
you
know
know what's gonna happen.
I'm just anticipating it. I'm like, I can't get into this movie
Yeah.
because it doesn't throw me for a twist anymore. So I know it's coming.
Yeah.
So I only watch those kind of movies once. So I find myself finding the comedy stuff more because I will laugh at
Yeah.
a dumb joke 100 times out of 100. I mean, if I laugh at it once, I'm probably gonna laugh at it, 100 times.
It's the thing that keeps you captivated.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean, stuff like Bruce Almighty, like
yeah,
you
dude.
know,
Fantastic.
obviously, they probably poke fun at Christianity a little bit like that.
Of course.
Not to say that's okay. I find that movie.
But I'm going to tell you,
Pretty
if
funny.
anybody is to be cast as God himself, Morgan
Morgan
Freeman is definitely the one.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you listen to Morgan Freeman speak, you're just like, hey, like
Yeah,
there's a piece
exactly.
about his the
Yeah.
way he speaks. It's great.
So that's probably mine. If I'm picking one, it's Knight's Tale. I like that movie a lot. It's great.
Bro, that was,
shout
that was
out
a
Heath
forgotten
Ledger.
banger, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out
Real
Heath
tough.
Ledger because
Man,
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Best Joker ever. So.
Ever.
Well, some will disagree with you, but
Some-
I
we
agree.
gotta-
One would.
One.
Oh, he'll fight it
Yeah.
tooth and nail. But yeah, I agree with you.
because you
Best
can't go
Joker.
with the
Best
way
Joker.
of
He did great.
everybody else. So that's it. But I think he would. I think he did a fantastic job. So Knight's Tale. That's probably me. If I'm picking
Yeah.
one movie to watch forever on repeat, I'm just gonna watch
that.
Knight's Tale over and over and over.
And like I said, like the greatest thing about movies, whether you're going to the movies like we love, it is a great atmosphere to go to the theater. But man, I think as men of faith, especially with kids, like the scary part is like so many different things being put in theaters today, or actors or actresses that are, just lost and broken and bruised within themselves, and they're just doing these. Like, hey, I'm gonna jump the bandwagon. I'm gonna have sex changes, or I'm gonna call myself not a man or a woman. And it's like, and then the little hidden things that they're putting in movies. Now, to jump on that real quick before we get into that a little deeper, you guys may or may not know this, but in the I believe 90s, there was Disney would release movies like Little Mermaid, and the box, the container, right? First off, in the movie itself was like these hidden things. Did you guys see any of this ever?
I think I know what you're referring to, like Disney
Well,
stuff. I know what you're talking
There
about.
was like some artists that knew they were getting cut
Right.
or they were getting underpaid. I don't really know the exact, but they hid some.
They're trending. I mean, that's stuff that people are like, hey, did you
Oh
see
yeah,
this, see
yeah,
this,
yeah.
you catch this, watch
if
it
you
again.
if you Google hidden messages in
Right.
90s Disney movies, you will find a whole lot of them. Aladdin, there was
Mikey topping away.
there was
I
a
am.
yeah, he's like, I gotta
'cause
find
I
these real quick.
haven't-
I've never heard of this.
Well, I've seen the one.
it's
where
crazy.
It's it was not Finding Nemo. It was what's Lilo and Stitch.
There's one in Lilo and Stitch.
Well, they
Come on,
remember the
man.
the
That's one of
oven
my favorites.
opens, and then the girl gets it's supposedly the oven, and later it changes to something else. But it was I've seen something if that's what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking like there is some things that were put into Disney movies that almost perversion. So, for instance,
Right.
the
What?
original Little Mermaid when it was released to tape.
Yeah,
That's right, I said tape, not DVD. Tape.
I got VHSs at home.
Yeah, VHS. There's a scene where she's getting ready to marry the prince. They're walking down, and the minister.
never seen the movie by the way. So go ahead.
Spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
spoiler alert! If you've never seen
Yeah.
Little Mermaid,
She's walking.
I'm sorry if you haven't seen one of the greatest 19,
I was like, wait, well, I say that because I'm like,
because she's
I'm
she's
like,
walking.
wait,
She got
she's
her legs.
got a suit thing. What do you fin? Like,
Yeah,
I
she ain't
didn't
got
know
a.
I didn't know she could walk.
Yeah, no, she got it's a whole other thing. Magic
Oh,
happened.
well,
She got some
don't
legs.
have to watch this movie.
Got some legs. Got legs. Lost her voice.
some eggs.
Anyways, yeah, some eggs.
I think she's
but
born
she's
with those eggs.
No, I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
no, she's walking down the aisle, about to marry the prince, and the minister at the end, who's going to marry them. The artist subtly drew in the guy's like getting wood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
and if you're like, no way, that's there, and we had the tapes back then, and we went and watched. It's there, and that's not the only one. There's multiple. Aladdin has them. You can find these, by the way. You can Google it. They're there, hidden, and a lot of them are very inappropriate.
yeah. So I've seen the one, I guess, then Shrek, Lord Farquaad, when he's in bed.
Oh yeah.
And
What?
he does the
Yeah,
mirror
whenever
law.
it's
Yeah.
whenever he's trying to pick a princess, whatever.
he has the same thing.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're talking about. And he like pulls a blanket up faster. He's just like, oh, or whatever. I don't know, but there's that one.
Well,
what
see,
is
that
the-
sounds like they almost purposely built a scene around that. These
Yeah.
artists hid them, like they're so subtle if you're not looking for it. But some person found them, and then they got out there, and then everybody started finding them, even to the point where the Little Mermaid box, by the way, the castle, the original box, when it first came out on VHS, the castle had a picture of a man's thing hidden in the golden castle.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. I'm telling you. Like wild stuff. Like they be hiding stuff in the movies.
I mean, I don't know.
Like I'm telling you.
I went to an estate sale. Like, I didn't go there purposely. This
Yeah.
dude was walking down my road, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, you good?" Like the way he was walking, he's an older guy, so you don't casually. And he didn't look homeless or nothing. I live out in the country, so seeing a dude walking down the road was not normal. He wasn't. It didn't look like he was going on an afternoon stroll. But I was asking him, he was good. He's like, "Hey, my truck broke down, and I'm trying to go to this estate sale, and I'm staying 2 houses down at your neighbor's house because I'm watching their house for him." And I'm like, all right, dog, whatever. Like, I don't.
It's a lot of information in
Yeah.
one thing,
So I was
yeah.
kind of like, I'm trying to go to the state sale right down the road. Can you please take me? And I'll be. He's like, at 5:00, everything's free, and all this. And I'm like,
Mine's trying to show
I'm
him
looking at
501.
it. I'm like, all right, let's go check it out. And I told Bethany, I'm like, hey, if I'm not back, if I don't text you back in 10 minutes or whatever, like,
Call a cop.
yeah, you know where I'm at. You got my location. Anyways, we get there. It's after 5, and there's like people just backed up left and right, like just getting
Oh,
stuff,
wow.
like going crazy. And the guy and the lady that are there, they're like, "Hey, everything is free. It's after 5." Like, there's people taking full on tires and rims, everything, and like car parts and like
what
machines,
the
like,
heck?
stuff like out of the garage. Like, they're just taking it. And I went in the garage and I saw a cardboard box. And I saw a couple of VHSs on top, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I start digging through them, and it's like the Black Diamond label, like VHS, like
Yeah.
ones you can buy on eBay for
Yeah.
a good amount of money. They're not crazy expensive, but it's all like the old Disney movies, like Little Mermaid.
it was the original
like
print.
Peter Pan,
Yeah, the
like,
original
all the
release
stuff, yeah.
when they
So
first
they're all on
went from the
there.
theater to the
Right. So they're all on. Like, there's probably 30 or 25ish of
Uh-huh.
that many in there, like Beauty and the Beast, stuff like that. And so I want to go home. You saying I'll tell you the story because I want to go home. And by
Yeah.
the way, the guy was not a killer or nothing. Like, he was really cool when I'm taking him back home. But
Clearly, as
I
you're
wanna-
here with us.
yes, hey, I'm here. And I'm a nice guy. But
That's right.
I want to go home and look at the.
Yeah, look at the box
I'll
of
send y'all a picture.
So I found one, and it's
yeah. So
Oh,
that-
that's Toy Story.
So this is
but
the
what is that supposed to be?
yeah no.
dude, I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
It's so this is a common theme within so Disney. This has been happening in Disney long time. Okay, so but the crazy part is now, like the perversion that's happening in movies and in shows. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like,
I remember
dude,
that
the Cat in
one.
the Hat one is crazy.
Yeah. But it just goes over people's heads.
I know.
Well,
That's
and-
what I'm saying. It's like the Little Mermaid one. The reason it stands out the most is because not only what happens in the movie, but also the box. The box was the biggest thing. And in fact, if I remember correctly, there was like people that were like, "Hey, if you can get your hands on original box, I'll pay big dollars for it." Because
of what it showed.
yeah, and I don't even know if you can Google it and find, say, like Google original VHS release of Little Mermaid box and see what it shows you. And then maybe add in, the male genitalia part.
Somebody's selling it on eBay for $30,000.
See?
What is it?
$30,000 they're
I was
selling it.
looking up something on my phone, but what are y'all talking
It's
about?
the Little
Little
Mermaid
Mermaid
box.
case.
The case.
The original?
Because they got a
'Cause they
lot
got,
of them
like,
off
banned
the
or
market.
whatever. Yeah.
Like they got a lot of them, and there's not that many still circulating out there. So they will pay top. People want that as like a, hey, we know what you did, Disney. And then, of course, the heads of Disney said it was disgruntled employees. But it happened it happened in Lion King. It happened in
Have you
Aladdin.
So I was looking up to make sure I had the
multiple
right
movies.
reference, but have
Yeah.
you seen the Pinocchio hidden message one where the dude's talking about taking the little fox guy? I've seen this clip. That's why
Yeah.
I'm saying it. He's like, I'm going to go get more boys for you to the guy, the big dude, the dude with the mustache. He's like, I'm going to get more little boys for you.
yeah.
He's like, but what do you do with them afterward? He's like, oh, we'll take them to the island. They're bad boys. Nobody's ever going to get them. And they're like, we'll take them to the island. And he's like,
Gee.
well, what do you do with them? He's like, well, nobody knows they're gone. Or he's like, he pretty much says like nobody knows they're going to be gone. So and
Yeah.
he whispers in his ear, and the fox gets his eyes real big. He's pretty much saying like, I'm not. It's like you working for him, whatever. I never watched the movie, but I saw the clip.
Like
But
some
do
Epstein
you know what I'm
Island
talking
stuff?
about?
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that?
I have
But
seen that
it's
one now
like-
that you mention it.
It's
Yes.
a reference to the Epstein, the
It
Love
is-
Island or whatever
yes.
it's
The
called.
Love Island.
You know what I mean? When that bad place.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But he was saying they go where
Lucifer's
bad
domain?
boys. He literally said they go where bad boys go, and nobody's gonna remember them or like worry about them. And he whispers in his ear, and he's just like, the fox gets all like, "What the heck? Like I ain't doing that."
Well,
But anyways,
so-
yeah, I mean, and, I don't want to cut you off. I just we don't really let Liam watch.
but that was 1940, by the way. So
What?
imagine,
Oh,
the Pinocchio,
Pinocchio?
movie was 1940.
So real quick. Oh, go ahead.
I was just
Go
gonna say we don't like SpongeBob is bad,
Oh yeah, there's so many.
like innuendos or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like we don't let Liam watch it. Not that we're like some like super strict parents, but like because the only reason I even say it because like he's caught some of the stuff and like
Yeah.
asked like, hey, what does this mean?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm
his brain's quick. Yeah, he's catching it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's
Yeah.
just not watch
They're
this.
to that age.
Yeah. So, well, in the access of phones and everything like that,
Yeah, knowledge is
if I'm
fast
not around,
nowadays.
if I'm not around for him to ask the
Oh,
question,
Google.
he Googles it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's the last thing I need to happen. So,
So
They call it Pleasure Island, by the
Here's-
way, on Pinocchio.
yes,
that's what they
wild,
call
bro.
it.
That's
in
Yeah,
1940,
they were calling it Pleasure Island, and he's
Yeah.
like, "What is that?" And he's like, "That's where the bad boys go."
so here's what's crazy. Think about this. So censorship, because of censorship, they had to bury them deep. These meanings and everything, like they that's what they did. That's why I'm saying it was so hard to know until somebody just happened to catch it, right? Well, think about this. So, and I'm going to use this as kind of a sidebar here, but like when I was young, I saw the movie Beetlejuice. Okay, movie's rated PG,
yeah.
but there is one F word in the movie. Did you know that?
Oh wait,
It happened so quick.
yeah. Hang
you
on,
don't
'cause I
ca-
think I know. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah, is when
Was
he's
it-
when,
he says it though, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice himself says it. He's like, and I love Beetlejuice, but looking back on it, I'm like, oh man, he dropped the F bomb.
Yeah.
Like when you watch it a few times as an adult,
Yeah.
never really catch it. Here's the crazy part: that same movie, if it were released today, would get an R rating because of that F word. Did you know that? Think about that. But yet they won't censor. They'll let all this other stuff that is absolutely altering the minds of our children and they'll let it on PG shows, and they're
Yeah.
not even hiding it anymore. They're just blatant.
PG-13 movies allow like almost every curse word and there
Yeah,
is without the F word. I think is what it is.
Yeah, I
Or
think
they
you're right.
do say the F word like once.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
can't
Yeah, I don't
remember.
know what the 100% the rules are, but
I don't know the rules either. I'm just saying, just from watching movies, I feel like they allow all that.
just think about how perverse, as we're talking about these things, how perverse the older stuff was, but because they hit it so well, it got through the filter.
Well, you're sheltered at that point. That being that old of that 1940. If I'm watching that as a kid, I have no idea what they're talking about, or even as middle age or
If-
15, 16, whatever.
I could probably show that to
I'm just saying,
to
they
our
wouldn't know
kids
what
now.
that
They
is.
wouldn't have any clue
Right.
now, but it's like this tailoring of the mind, right? And I think it's really something that as men and women of God, that like we're chasing after God with everything we got. We're totally on fire for the Lord. Like we have to be cognizant of what is happening in entertainment. And I think it's an extremely important thing, especially with our kids, but even ourselves. You know what I mean? Like you start watching something, and you're like, okay, it's pretty harmless. Seems like it's a good show and stuff like that. And they throw a freaking sex scene up in it, and you're like,
Yeah.
why? Why was that even necessary?
Right.
You know, they had no point to the storyline. But what you just did was because, unfortunately, even within the body of Christ, there are men that struggle with, like porn and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So can you imagine you're a man and you're struggling with it, and you're like, Lord, praying, and then you sit down and to watch some show that's rated PG-13, and because they don't get fully naked, they don't have to call it R.
Right.
Like, that's wild. You know what I mean? And they say that's good enough for a 13-year-old. Like, 13-year-old, like, no, what? You know what I mean? It's hard. It's tough because we want to watch. Like, we want to be entertained just like anybody else. But at the same time, we have to be careful, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's so much that can be said on it, but guarding your heart, I think you have to, and I think living on fire, and living fully sold out. I think that's one thing you really have to do. You have to be able to guard your heart. I mean, you got to be able to wear the full armor of God at all times. And I know it sounds like, oh, they're just segueing it to, to Scripture every time. But well, yeah, I'm going to segue life into Scripture and how I should.
You trying to be on fire for God or not?
Exactly. I've got to be able to. I got to be able to know. I got to be aware of what's going on, because they're going to subliminally try to feed me that. And so because as the church as a whole has set back and said, "Oh, we'll pick our battles," and we've set back for so long and decided, this ain't worth the push. It's like they just continually just push it out, and the stuff that they used to try to hide. Now, I'm not okaying it in any generation, but stuff they used to sit back and hide and have to hide. Now it's no, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, think about any major show right now has some sort of homosexual relationship.
Man, it's crazy. Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Well, if I watch a show with Emerson or a movie, whatever, every single time it's either one of the parents in the movie or the show is gay, or the person is in there and gay. Or I was watching trying to watch this new show. It's on Netflix, and as soon as it starts, it's like everything's normal, everything's cool. They're in a school, whatever. It's like these kids go to like this other school in a different world, whatever. I know it's like a fantasy show, whatever, but it's like wizards and stuff. I don't know, bro. I like that stuff, whatever. Hey, look at me weird, bro. I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding.
As long as deep in your heart, you're not walking around going, "Man, this is real. I'm doing it."
And there's there's not even any cussing in it or nothing like that. So I'm like, all right, this is cool.
Yeah.
But there's always, every single time, and it's like, as soon as I saw the guy show up on the episode, I'm like, there's the gay. I know that sounds bad, but I'm just saying, like, there's the homosexuality that they're pushing into this, and this is like teenagers would watch this, and it just, I don't know, it's just the more they push it, the more they make it seem normal. But they want you to be numb to it, is how much they push it out, so you just accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that shit.
Well, yeah, I mean,
we normalize it.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
It's crazy.
We try to say living for Christ is a normal how you should live. Scripture lays out how we should live, a roadmap to our life. But yet, when we speak about anything like that, we're hushed and told, "Oh, no, you can't talk about that kind of stuff because now you're forcing your ideas upon me." But I've got to sit back and I've got to watch. Here's the thing. Don't hear me wrong. I have a problem with the sin. Obviously, I'm not okay with the sin of homosexuality and stuff like that. Do I love that person? Absolutely.
They're a creation. We get
exactly.
it. Yeah.
I have. And I'm not like a repulsed to the sense of like, oh my gosh, you're just so disgusting. Get away from me. I'm not in that sense. I'm not speaking that. What it is it's and we should be. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna try not to rant too much, but we as a church are we're so okay with sin that it doesn't bother us when we see it. It's not affecting us enough to where the fact that when we're seeing sin going on, it should literally, I'm not saying this because I'm not just saying homosexuality, like sin should literally disgust us.
Any kind.
Yeah. It should bring us to the point that we want zero part of it, because to live sold out, to live on fire was to mean that I don't want any part of sin. Do I sin? Yeah.
We all do.
I mean, we all sin and fall short of the glory of God.
But I think it's important real quick, because people need to understand that, yes, we all sin. And the difference is when we sin, instantly we go, man, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't be like that, and I need to change. Lord, please change me. Right? We have to recognize those things. When you walk around in sin going, nah, man, it's cool. It's cool. I live like this.
Ask for forgiveness later.
Or whatever. Or no,
take it a step further,
or just think it's okay.
We allow it in our pulpits.
Yeah. Oh, hey, let me tell you. I mean, when I seen a church not too far from where we reside. Our pastor and I were kind of talking about this, but there's a again, not too far from where we are, a pastor who is gay and got married to a man getting married into another man, and they did it within the church, and they're the pastor of the church, and they're glorifying it. They're saying that this is okay, but it's not. I mean, the Bible's clear about it. Paul writes about it. You know what I mean? Like, this is, we see it in the Old Testament with Sodom and Gomorrah. Like, we're not sitting here telling, hey, we don't love you. We're going to love those people. I'll be the first to walk up and hug them, but I'm gonna turn to them and say, hey, listen, I don't want to see you walk down this road of destruction. At the end of the day, I don't want to see my brother who's straight and has a wife pick up a bottle every day and get wasted too. Like, at the end of the day, I don't want to see destruction happen.
Exactly. And that's the thing, is what people love to point out is like, oh, the church they hate gays, and they just hate people that are, the homosexual, and this is what they have a problem with. No,
Yeah.
Sin disgusts me. Sin is sin. It disgusts me either way, and I'm not saying that because, two dudes kissing and that's disgusting. I'm not saying it like that. Don't take it just that way. But you know what I mean. It's not just that. If my
the action of the sin.
yeah, if
It don't
I
sit
have a
right no
friend
matter
that's
what.
picking up a phone and can't put pornography down, that disgusts me the same as
100%. And we don't hate them.
right.
We're looking at them like, man, you're a child of the same creator that created me. You're a child of God.
Correct.
And no matter what. But you need to understand something. He's not okay with things. And it's not just homosexuality. It's not. And that's why I'm saying, like, the biggest thing with, like, movies and shows today, it's like there's so much that they're putting into it. And, like, kids, teenagers, I mean, like, you're a youth pastor. You've got to minister to these teenagers. And the stuff that they're have access to, but not realizing how bad it really is. Like, they're so good at blending it in. You know what I mean? Like, this intertwining and threading. And it's like you've got to be within your word, chasing after God, and then your spirit catches it before your brain does. You know what I mean?
For sure. And, well, as we all know, one of the fruits of the Spirit is self-control.
Yeah.
And so
Come on.
being able to catch that and to bring your self-control, by the way,
Yeah.
it's not somebody else's control upon you. So hear me out. Now, Scripture does tell us, and I was gonna find it here in Galatians 6:2. So we say all this and we talk about, sin disgusting me, and I hate that. I don't hate you, and we all hear the old saying, hate the sin, not the sinner.
Yeah,
We've all heard that and everything like that.
Sure.
And it says right here, starting in Galatians chapter 6, it says, verse 1, brothers, if anyone is caught in any transgression, you who are spiritual should restore him in a spirit of gentleness. Keep watch on yourself,
Yeah.
lest you too be tempted.
Yeah.
Okay. And then verse 2 right here, bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. For if anyone thinks he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. But let each one test his own work, and then his reason to boast will be in himself alone and not in his neighbor, for each will have to bear his own load. So here's the thing, is I've got to be able to bear your burdens as well as mine. But here's the thing, I've got to know that's going on. I cannot be oblivious
Yeah.
to what's going on.
Yeah,
Now,
don't put
people
that
can
facade
hide
on.
things.
Yeah, don't
People
do
can
that.
hide it, and at the end of the day, everybody's heard. Oh, you can fool me, but you can't fool God, and everything like that. And I'm not mocking that or making fun of that. I just say I say all that to say we've got to be able to bear each other's burdens because it's scriptural.
Yeah.
I've got to know what's going on with you, and here's the thing: is I've got to make you feel comfortable enough to share that with me.
Yeah.
So we're talking about openly sinning, and we're talking about hidden sinning. Hidden
Everything.
sinning behind the
Everything.
scenes, the facade
Yeah.
that you put on, and then when you go home and you're a completely different person, we're talking about living a lukewarm. That's exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about lukewarm living.
Yeah.
I'm one way in front of other people, but when I go home, I'm completely different.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're, and I'm going to use this word, and we've all, if you've ever walked a lukewarm walk, and I've been there, used to be many years, until a lot of things happened in my life, and the Lord just awoken me to, not being a lukewarm Christian. But the reality, is that it's really a selfish stance. It's not a selfless stance for God. It's not.
yeah.
Lukewarm walk is more about, hey, I want the title, I want this, I want, like, I hate to say it, but like Christianity is becoming more popular in today's day and age, probably because of everything that's going on in the world. People need something to cling to, but it's like there's nothing wrong with clinging to the Lord when during times of troubles. But we need to understand it's for Him, for His purpose, and then that is the peace. Like it's not just like the, oh man, where's my genie in the bottle? Real quick, let me grab my Bible and pray to God and let me get out of this trouble, right?
Yeah.
Yes, He will help 100%, but it's about like we gotta be about Him. And like I said, just like there's a lot of sin and a lot of things, but more importantly, in some of our favorite forms of entertainment, movies, we love them, and our kids watch them, and I just feel like more and more these days we just got to be really careful about what goes in them. I don't think I'm not one of those extremists. It's like, oh, you can't watch Harry Potter; it's witchcraft. I'm like, listen, you know what? Harry Potter's innocent.
The series of Harry Potter is fire.
Yeah, it's great.
I loved it.
I don't.
Yeah.
I always tell my kids, like, watch Harry Potter. It's not like you're going around believing magic is real, or you're not practicing black magic and stuff like. Hey, we're not doing that stuff. We're just watching it for the entertainment piece. But if Harry Potter, if Hermione, went and hooked up with one of them other girls, and then I'd have a problem. Like, I don't want my girls seeing that stuff. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Yeah. And then, hey, one last thing I just wanted to throw out there. We gotta rejoice when changes happen. Yeah. One of my favorite videos, I say it often, and it went viral on TikTok. Probably not for the reason it should have went viral, but still, it's this young man. He's dancing around in the church, and he's yelling, "I don't like men's no more." I love that video, bro. I'm like, dude, I'm so pumped every time I watch that video. I love that stuff. Yeah, I love it. So, anyway.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get into it too much. I will say this though, as far as subliminal messages and stuff like that, and just like writing stuff off. I mean, not to get too much into it. I mean, I don't know if you haven't saw, and I think last year they released the movie with Jack Black, the Dear Santa movie,
dude,
where the kid
just has dyslexia,
and so he accidentally writes Dear Satan instead of Dear Santa. And
I have not seen this.
You haven't seen it?
No.
He accidentally writes Dear Satan instead of Dear Santa, so he puts the mail in the mailbox. I haven't watched it. I just saw kind of like clips of it or whatever.
Yeah.
But he writes the letter and puts the mail. Well, because on the outside it says Dear Satan instead of Santa, it sends to the devil. So the devil receives the message.
And the kid thinks it's Santa the whole time.
Yeah.
Because he's dyslexic. The kid's dyslexic. Right?
No, I get that.
Yeah. So I just want to so he writes to Santa, like, "Dear Santa, I need some this and this and that," and the letter goes to Satan. Satan's like, "Hey, what a great opportunity." But the crazy part is it's such the movie is built like it's family, it's Jack Black and stuff, but they're glorifying Satan.
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
It's a happy feel-good movie that makes you like, oh, I'm going to watch this with the kids.
Yeah, so Satan's nice. Satan's
Jack Black, he's funny.
Yeah, Satan wasn't a fallen angel that, tried to take over the kingdom of God and, absolutely hates humankind. Hell, not at all. No big deal. And you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, softens who he is. So if you're a little kid watching that, what are you thinking? You know what I mean? You love Santa.
Well, here's the thing.
Satan?
How many kids watch that and then turn around and thought it would be funny because they don't know, just sit there and like, oh, I'm going to write Dear Satan on my letter. Maybe this. And I know that's probably like, that's just another Christian thing and that, the world's just all bad. Well, here's the thing is Scripture tells me that the world is bad.
Yeah.
That nothing in now to just,
Listen to me, bro.
The world
one person ate a Tide Pod and 1,000 others decided to do it. That made sense? Come on, you know what I mean? Like,
it's the same as the people who used to open the ice cream and lick the ice cream and put the lids back on. You didn't see that?
I forgot about that.
You didn't see
that? They're doing that in stores, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Man, I swear, if I bought I hope I didn't buy no ice cream at that
point.
This
this is before Tide Pods. It was right about the same time, wasn't it?
It was
2019, so it was before.
Right before COVID.
It was a social media stuff. They were just taking things of ice cream, taking it off, licking it, putting the lid back on, and just putting it back in, let people buy it.
Yeah.
What is wrong?
That's why I'll never DoorDash. They're right there.
That's the only reason.
You're French?
It's because I live out in the country. and I'm not paying $65 for
You're
know
6 minutes from town.
I know
$2
but I'm out in
cheeseburger.
the country, dog. Yeah, ain't nobody bringing me.
man
that.
like,
Oh,
I'm out in the
hey.
boonies.
I'm a. My
No, hey,
gosh,
pizza does deliver to my house though. I will say
3
that.
moons away.
Yeah.
But it doesn't deliver to
Right.
the house. So good for you.
Yeah, pizza delivers to your house. You're not
It
that
does,
far
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
You know, you got
Anyway.
fiber. You're not that far
have
away.
fiber
You're not
internet.
that far
Yeah.
in the country.
Yeah, you're better than I am.
Yeah.
You're better than I am.
So yeah, that ended up leading. There was criminal charges, jail time, and all that.
Wow, that's That's
Wait,
wow.
oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about the movie still. I'm like, wait, what? But you're talking about the ice
Yeah.
cream.
No.
Yeah, the Santa movie went crazy, but no, man. But you know, stuff's in the and we just got to be careful. I think if you're a parent, you yourself, you just got to be cognizant of everything and just filter. Be careful with what you watch. And
Yeah, I don't.
what
I
I
just
mean?
don't think. I think the biggest thing is just don't let your kids just kind of roam free. I mean, I mean, they are your kids. God has allowed you to be their parent, so just be their parent. And I think please don't think it as like I'm some expert on parenting, but I know what Scripture tells me, and I know that children are a blessing from the Lord and a gift from the Lord.
Amen.
And so I don't want to take that for granted. I don't want train up a child in the way it should go. And when they are older, they don't depart from it. So I'm going to impart that wisdom and everything, and
Censor what they
exactly
be invested
just-
in them.
Yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
but
If you're
censor
invested
it.
in your child's life, you know what they're
Exactly,
watching. That's
yeah.
what we'll say.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah,
And just if you're gonna adopt, just know where to go adopt because I don't. You know what I'm saying?
gosh, yeah.
And
Foster homes have kids.
Babies don't run 40-yard dashes. Ethan.
I'm just gonna
Anyways,
say,
hey,
Aaron's search history letter is gonna be where do I adopt a child? And Amy's gonna find it and be like, what the heck? Aaron, I'm feeling young for first game. Man. I'm ready for another one.
Listen.
Oh no, man.
All right. Well, hey, listen. You just got to stay up and stay lit for the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
All right.